I was saying, the young kids got the crunk. We had break dancing, and that crunk came from that break dance. How you feel about the new dancing now that they got on TV and stuff like that?
Actually, I appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you why I appreciate crunk, bop, whatever they do. You know, the different styles of dancing. It was filtered from the early '80s and what we've done, but it helped continue the momentum and the enthusiasm of dance. So because of crunk, we are not going in the streets. We're not killing people. We're not robbing people. We are still, our people and people that love this dance has still found a secondary outlet. So you gotta appreciate outlets, and that's an outlet. So as far as movies go and credibility, I think they should have seeked out us for advice, because like my producer of my documentary, he's a master student and he's very smart. He's a producer, but can his production match what we went through in the Bronx?
Wow.
So we've merged together and to do this documentary. So
go ahead.
That ain't my grandmama. No, so we, in reference to the documentary, it was both our idea to form Mr.Wave Entertainment and for him to be a part of that, so I can give him my attribute to my documentary is that I lived it and that I understand what you're looking for. So when you match what you're looking for, what my attributes are to his skill set, then you come out with a good material, a good piece of reality. You know, so there's no burning buildings in my documentary.
Wow.
You know, there's no funny moments in the documentary, because if you really want to get the essence of where Mr.Wave came from, where the New York City Breakers came from, where breaking came from, it came out of the Bronx, but it came with struggle. So and that was a pipeline from God. It was a pipeline from God to relieve us of struggle. You know, but like I said today in an event, you know, we need to go back and we need to think how our parents took care of us. Maybe not in the streets. They couldn't get us in the streets, but every night they had a meal on that table. Every night we ate as a family, and they can't take that from us. You know, we are a proud people. You know, a proud race of races. You know, we understand what the flow of knowledge should be, and that's what my documentary is based on, extending the flow of knowledge. You know, because without knowledge, what do you really have? It's not all about money. You know, it's about knowledge, and that's what we want to share. So me, my guy, Special K, you know, Biz Markie, Mel, T. La Rock, all of us, you know, we talk about these things. These things are pertinent to our survival.
Right.
If we're going to exist for another 20 years, it can't be doing the same old things that we did 30 years ago.
Right.
So now, I'd probably be the first one to move the podium, but I don't have a problem with it because it's about those kids.
That's right.
And I say in my documentary, I didn't come back for me. I am who I am. I've danced with kings, queens, and presidents. It's not me, but what can I do for those kids? Because I failed. I failed them by leaving for 20 years. So now I'm coming back to pay homage.
That's right.
You know, that's all I got to say about that.
Yo, K, get up in here real quick. All right. One word. I want to name this, and I want to see your response and give me feedback. Roberto Clemente Park.
History. That's your one word. History. Relevant. And I'm all I can say about Roberto Clemente. Maybe we should go by there and talk on it. That's where the body of us met and grew. All the parks, Poe Park, Jerome Park, the Roberto Clemente Park, you know, is where we were able to come together as a people and enjoy something called music. Right. You see, but the music that we enjoyed was not just the bottom, the 808 bottom, you know, or the highs. We enjoy all of the music. So when I perform, when I dance to the whole structure of music. I understand music. That's why I'm a b-boy. I don't just hear it, I hear it. I listen to it, I absorb it, and I respond to it. So are you incorrect? Responding to music and dancing for your public, I'm not worried about being touched in the world.
Right.
I'm worried about if someone can duplicate me, then I feel honored.
Whoa.
If I could be duplicated 30 times, I
that's
feel
inspiration.
privileged.
That's
so
inspiration.
I failed because I wasn't able to establish that. I cannot tell you today, I have 4 or 5 people that I've grown and they are able to say, move the pendulum along, move it along. So I'm looking for some additional people to show what I do and to grow them, and hopefully they will grow someone else.
No doubt.
You know, at the same time, but something I want to give them that I didn't receive.
Right.
We made a lot of mistakes. We made a lot of financial mistakes. And what I want to do is I want to show them how not to make those same financial mistakes.
Okay.
To be entrepreneurs. To be able to take that money and grow it and multiply it. And not always to say yes. I turn down events every day. I only take the ones that involve children or that involve public. But I won't do an event just because I'm Mr.Wave to show my face. I won't do it. It's unnecessary. It means nothing. All it does is further prove that we are being raped in the industry. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and we are not millionaires. Some of us are well off. I don't have a financial problem, but I am not where I should be,
right.
Nor is anyone else.
Right.
But moving forward, we will be where we need to be.
I mean, personally, there should be a name, a street name, every block of one of these individuals that help build and put a brick into this hip-hop world.
More than a name, there should be several schools.
Schools.
Several schools.
Yes.
Why can't Mr.Wave from New York City Breakers, Mr. Wiggles from the Rocksteady Crew, Crazy Legs, and Melly Mel, Special K all have a school? Why can't we merge? The real problem is us. We are the problem, and I admit it on a documentary. It's part my fault. So we say, why can't we move in this struggle? Do we want to, or do we want to keep getting individual show and show money? If you merge rapping with breaking again, the DJ comes with the rapping. If you merge them all together again, they will come out. They will come to the events because they want to see. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely, in the streets.
The whole picture.
In the Streets TV, let them know what's your name and what you rep.
Well, my name is Ken, representing TBB here in the Bronx, man. Coming back to the reunion, running into a lot of old fretters, a lot of OGs, and not only that, it's not about the OGs, it's about this new generation coming up. We just want to be here to represent and let them know that the 4 founders of Batch and Abby and the rest of the OGs that are still here to support them and tell them that we proud from where they taking it.
That's right.
We're the old ones, but to see this youth today take this to the level that it is today, representing the art of dance to b-boying and just representing that culture, not only here in the Bronx, but we got people from Japan,
everywhere.
We got people from UK, we got people from London, so it's a worldwide thing. TBB was born in the Bronx, but now it's international.
Now, my brother, let's take you back. Let's take you back a little bit. How was it growing up in your hood with this movement of energy?
Well, growing up, to be able to say that I was part of something that was being birthed, to be able to say that you were there when hip-hop, well, let's just say when b-boy was born. Back then, when we battled, I can tell you this quick short story. 1978, we battled this crew called TDK in an abandoned building in the South Bronx. There was about 50 TBB members. We battled them in an abandoned building. The prize was $50.
Wow.
There was no cameras. There was no YouTube, man. There was no and don't get me wrong what I'm gonna say, but there was no milestream publicity there.
Right.
We did it to represent our borough, to represent our culture, and we won, of course. TBB won.
Wow.
But, you know, to be able to hear people talk about the history of b-boying, and when you want to talk about chronologically the history, b-boy was, when you talk about TBB, you gotta recognize that TBB was one of the first b-boy crews formed.
Right.
And out of TBB, a lot of other crews were birthed. So back then, there was no cardboard. Back then, wherever there was a jam, for you, the way that you represent your community, it wasn't fighting. Our fighting was dancing.
Wow.
Going down on the floor, b-boying, and representing your city. So
Beautiful
that's what
thing.
it's all about back then, man.
And now you coming back to 2013 and the energy and still living hard.
Not only that, man, you know, like I said, we're the old guys, but when we see how they've taken b-boying to a next level and added so many parts to it, and as I was talking to Abby, who is the ambassador of TBB, the brother of Batch, and you guys know who Batch is.
Yes, sir.
You know, talking to Abby on my way over here, I was like, Abby, who would have thought in 78, 77, 79, that we will be seeing what we're seeing today, not only here in the Bronx, but in the world itself.
That's right.
You got chapters in Korea, you got chapters in UK, you got kids just taking b-boying to another level that we would have never thought possible. So that makes us proud, man. And that's why we're here today to represent and to let them know that we're here to back them up in any way possible.
Right, beautiful thing. Now, where can my fans catch you, man, and associate, politic, and talk to you?
Well, you can hit me up on Facebook just like everybody else, you know. Hit us up on Facebook. When you go to the TBB members page, you have a lot of the old members that are on there. Feel free to come along, chat with us, man, because when you're able to talk to someone who was there, you get a little bit more of accurate history. You're not getting it from someone who heard about it, but you're actually talking to someone who was there. So we invite everyone who wants to learn about the culture, the history, hit us up, man. We're always more than welcome to let you guys know, man.
Definitely, man. It's a privilege, my brother. Much longevity, man, in the streets.
Man. Peace. And it gets added on, but it's so Speedy, why you always with the girls, bro? Oh, tú no cambias. Man. You don't, damn, papi.
Nice job.
Speedy,
We gotta get Speedy over there.
and get our spirit. You know Rosie?
Rosie, wait, let's go there. Introduce me, brother.
Rosie, legendary.
How you doing, Rosie?
This young lady you see right here, original TB girl.
Wow.
Girl can tell you stories.
Give me one short story. Give me one short story.
I'm sorry, I'm an agent. We need to talk about this. The book will be released on October 30th.
But just to give you a clear, she probably won't say she probably won't say this, but I will say this. This is one of our queen of B girl, the Bronx girl.
Before that was Little Kim, that was me.
So
Let the truth be known.
wow.
Let the truth be known.
And this is historic, man. Like,
That's a short story, right?
Yes.
This is the young lady that can tell you stories about
now,
the crew.
now at this moment in time, how many females was involved with this?
Wait, hold up. This is one of them.
There you go.
Bring them in. Bring them in. Don't be shy.
Better get over there.
This is
You got a story to tell.
This is the famous homegirl. Her baby daddy's very famous. His name goes Rick. His name is Rick. Rick is the serious b-boy slash DJ, breaker, the original rocksteady. This is the wife, the ex-wife right now. But baby mama. Get that in
That's
there.
the new modern
Supposed to
talk.
be here today, wasn't able to come in. He wasn't able to come because he had to work. You know, he became a productive member of society.
Yeah.
Like all of us. You know what I'm saying? He ain't sticking up. He's giving up. So let it be known. This is ponytails. Right hand.
So let me know.
Right hand.
How hard was it?
Streets holding it down with some real thug niggas.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Because I have to talk to you because
Come here, listen, we hung out, these girls hung out with original thug niggas. When I talk about real thugs.
We were thugs.
Yeah, and they became thugs. They were little girls that grew up. Oh yeah?
Yes.
Tell your story, I don't know. Yeah, tell your story. Tell your story, mama. Tell your story. Come here. Come here. This is free 99.
so listen. Listen, the energy of the women. How hard or was it easy for the women to be involved with this? Because you know this is like it was a man's energy, and you know we can't forget about the women. How was the involvement with the women's world?
It was easy. We slipped right in.
Graphing, graffitiing, dancing. Can you name me some few?
Yo,
Lady Pink, where's Lady Pink at?
Bobby, we gotta tell it like it is, dog. The truth is that when we talk about when hip hop was hip hop, it started with some real thugs. We were sticking up, robbing, you know, and then it became part of hip hop, and it was a life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there was some real people doing some real shit.
So it's almost like out of the badness came the goodness.
Yes. And one form of fashion was better back in the 80s because of the crack epidemic.
Yeah.
We heard about a lot of our people who got caught up in the scene. You know what I'm saying? But it never, you know, it never changed who they were.
Right.
As it was. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I appreciate about that? It came from nothing. Because they left us in the hood with nothing, like you said.
Right.
And it generated to something so big like this, man, where we got McDonald's, got rappers, we got all these rap dancing and all that, man. Where does this go? Like, is there any more of a higher peak that we get into this?
Bro, it's gonna branch and continue to branch, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna go from one generation to the next generation. It's gonna,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's unexplainable right now. You know what I'm saying? Where you going?
Now, how do we control it? How do we control it? How we keep it in our hands, in your hands, from the originators?
By keeping the originators in the scene.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Stop shutting us out. Stop pushing us to the side.
Right.
You know? Stop asking us the questions. You need to keep asking the questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, and let us help you guide you. We've been there and done that. So, you know, feel free to ask questions, read the books, get the history.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Educate
right.
yourself.
That's right.
You know, to be Latino is not to know where you come from. Don't make no sense. So be part of hip hop and not know where it comes from doesn't make no sense.
No doubt.
Okay?
Now, as far as you, do you got any new moves for us? Anything surprising for us?
You gotta find my DVD.
Okay.
On October 30th.
Let them know. Where can we find this? Where can we find this at? Because like you said, we got to keep it within us. So how do we find?
Let me get the front picture.
If you want to see me dancing,
What bike is this?
you know, go to YouTube, go to Curtis Blow, and you'll see me dancing. I've been touring with Curtis for the last 10 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of footage of me dancing with Curtis Blow. So it's Curtis Blow and the New York City Breakers. B-Boy Speedy.
That's
All
right.
Check me out.
In the streets.
All right. Peace. That's right. Let it be known, y'all. Look out for me. Peace.
All right.
What y'all doing here is spread love, spread the truth. Y'all want to do. Natasha say 1 and 2 out of 10. Like if every man out there is a young boy,
Hey,
a
hey.
mentor.
Go dance again.
You feel me now?
Give us some love, y'all.
We're not being held accountable for what we done.
Smile for the camera.
5 or 6 young brothers and call me dad. Why?
Yeah.
I know I was out there wild and doing things that the young ones. But guess what? Now I know them young blood, them young.
Turn around. Turn around to the camera. Hey.
Nah, don't do that, man. Stop cursing. Adam's over here. He's not gonna listen. Adam's over here. At a video shoot. A video. You can have that why you don't respect your dad and
Hey. Won't you want to introduce yourself?
Introduce yourself to the camera.
You're cool.
Let them know what's your name and what you rap.
Sylvia, from Genoa, Bilondicu.
Alright, how long you been dancing? Seems like all your life, right?
I don't know, yeah. Since I was born.
No
I
doubt.
was born like that.
That's that energy. That's that energy. How do you discover all this? When you first discovered it, how did you discover this? Like,
I don't know, just going around the world.
oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
What part of the world you in?
Italy. Yeah. Yeah. We have swag too.
Now-
The flow and the groove. And
Wow.
Anniversary?
yeah.
Okay.
I was here yesterday
Who are you
and last year.
Who are you with?
I'm alone.
You alone by yourself?
Yeah, but
Literally, that's
Yeah.
Came out here to dance. We need more big girls like you coming out.
If you understand, he's the legend. He started all this too.
And you have to
That's Special K.
right. Representing Mr. TMC, LA. So I came up here. I came up in the Bronx, and I seen the big girls. I don't see many here. You hear that, fellas? We don't have that many B girls. What's the problem?
We need more.
We need more B girls. Go Italy, Italy, go! TBB anniversary, y'all.
That's
Italy's
right.
in the building.
Yeah.
Peace out. In the TV.
Italy now.
Say in the TV.
In the streets.
In the streets.
Italy in the house.
Aight.
Elon crew representing.
Aight.
Thank you.
Gotta go with the old guys. Oh, you gonna grab Dusty Fingers? He ain't missing.
Streets TV, come on, man. We got
Dan the Beat Man from the Boogie Down Bronx, TBB 183, doing my thing out here. You know what I'm saying?
doing your thing is an understatement, my brother. When you come to work, you come to work. I seen the collection you got of break beats.
Yes.
I was there when I was hearing them, and you bought the classics.
Right.
What's the science of keeping preserved music in your collection?
I just try to get as much records as I can and just letting people know what time it is with them. You know what I'm saying? Put them out on my compilation albums. You know, give people something, an alternative to whatever else is out there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of records from all over the world, basically. So I've been doing that for like 25 years.
Wow, so I know the collection is probably extensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Where do you keep all this?
2 storages.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how do you feel now that you just have to walk with a flash drive or a laptop, or you know what I'm saying?
It helps because I ain't carrying all them records to a party.
Right.
So,
right.
That's what I do, man. I just digitize all my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know, I've been doing it for like 20 years, basically. And I still ain't tapped the whole collection yet.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So
How you started this?
how I started it?
Yeah, how you started? What was the first day you pick up that thing and said, "This one want to be"?
When I was very young, I picked up on music. My mother was into music.
Okay.
So that's how I picked it up. From her collection, I used to, you know, listen to her records when I was a kid. And that's when I started liking it. And the hip hop thing came later on when Kool Herc started throwing his first jams in Cedar Park. And then I saw him rocking with doubles and all that, Coke Rock, and all these guys, DJ Clark Kent, the original Clark Kent. And that
Caught that bug.
caught that bug. Then for digging for records was Bad Bottom.
Wow.
Jazzy J, you know, going to their parties, I'm like, oh shit, they're playing some crazy records, so I gotta get all these records. That's how I kept doing it. Every week, you know, I just kept buying records and records and records.
So you almost was
Yeah.
broke, but you
was-
had the hottest.
Yeah, I just had every record I could think of, you know.
Yeah.
And then I started saying, well, these guys are finding these records, I should go out and find my own records. I started building from there and just kept finding records. I'm still looking for records.
No doubt.
You got records?
Hey, if I got some, you be the first
Yeah.
one.
All right. I'm a record head. You got records too? I got
So it's not hard.
buddies.
It's not hard to find a birthday present for you or
Yeah.
Christmas present, as long as it's a record.
Yeah, man, for real.
Where
But
you
it
trying
has
to
be
take this
something
to,
special,
man?
I
Where
mean,
you-
I'm just trying to keep hip hop alive, period. The true form of hip hop.
Yeah.
Just looking for records, just being on the ones and twos and rocking doubles, playing them rare dope breaks that you can't find anymore. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
How far is it?
Alive.
How far is it a difference between this era and that era?
I mean, it's a big, big difference, man. You know, I came up since, you know, 75 since it started until now. And it's like I'm still learning, you know?
Wow.
Because I don't have every record in the world, but I would like to say I have a lot. And that's, my collection is very, very massive.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much out here. I mean, every time I turn around, I'm like, damn, there's something else out
Something
here.
new, yeah. Yeah,
But,
so
but you know, the world, I mean, and I think it's from that funky time, the 70s, that whole era, going into a little bit of the 80s and the late 60s, that whole era was like everybody was on that certain vibe, making these records. And I'm like, that's the only genres I look through, you know, 60s, 70s, and a little bit of the 80s. And that's where you find all the crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's tons of records being made in every country.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I dig everywhere.
So you can never stop learning, basically, right?
Exactly. You know, I know a lot, but I'm still learning.
There's still a lot to learn.
And for what I do know, people wish they had that knowledge.
Right, for real.
But I try to pass it on.
That's why I'm here picking your brain, brother, because I know you got that in your head.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's something that out of your words that would inspire me to create something new.
Right.
Within 20 years from now, I'm not even gonna go 50, and just 20 years from now, because you know it's a big gap between 20 years from when you started to now. What will you see in 20 years from now? How will you see hip hop?
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, the future is what we make it, basically. It's what we do now, and just keep it moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But keep the same essence. A lot of people putting too much technology into the game and different spices into it. That's not the real shit.
Like,
you know?
like for example, what's that echo? What's that that voice thing that Kanye?
Voice and all that.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, that is one of them.
Okay.
That's not real hip hop, man. That's like some other shit. Some robotic.
That's easy playing around.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, but it was used in a lot of records earlier before these guys ever made it.
Like Roger Troutman.
Yeah, and all those guys.
Yeah.
They were using that through the funk era and all that. So I mean, it's not something new. They're just taking something old and reinventing it. But it's interesting. I mean, for a person that does, you know, the rap thing or whatever, I mean, just try to be yourself, man. Don't try to sound like the next man.
Right.
And
add on
and invent something that people could follow you by in 20 years from now. All these records that are coming out now, 2000s or whatever, there's no classics.
Wow.
There's no classic. I don't collect none of it.
Wow.
And I don't need to. It's all recycled shit.
Exactly, because you got it already.
Purist.
Like,
I'm a purist.
No
I
doubt.
like the pure records, live bands. If the live band didn't play it, you know, I'm not really interested in that record. So that's what I'm into, basically. That era, you know what I'm saying? And if they make new records today with a live band, I respect it because it's all live and pure. But a lot of those guys too, they try to sound like the guys from yesteryear.
Oh.
And they just don't have it down right. But there's stuff that hasn't been done, but they need to tap into that.
Yes. Yes.
They're trying to sound like somebody that from
was
Motown
already,
or you know what I'm saying, or a funk, you know, funk band that was out that made 4 or 5 records. It's cool, but they can't never emulate that sound because the way things were recorded back then.
Right.
If you imagine like a guitar was created from a piece of wood, a tree, from 1960 or 70. You're gonna chop down a tree today in the 2000s, it's not gonna sound the same.
Right.
It's different acoustics, it's different, the way they make shit was much more special back then. You know, they done custom shit for other people and they knew how to build stuff. Now they just banging it out as an assembly line.
Wow.
So it's a different feel. I'm talking about from the drumsticks to everything.
To strings.
Yeah, I'm just being straight up.
Right.
If you think about it, all of that has to account for that.
Yo, my brother, in the streets TV, we search for brothers like you to keep that preservation and to keep the generals in this building. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be checking for you, my brother.
All right, brother.
In the streets TV.
Chance